interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Nikki, and it's an honor to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. We hope this Orca Encounter gives you a better understanding of this amazing animal and all that they represent.
Que nos moje, nos vamos más abajo.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Even their eyes work to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. They're actually located in front of that patch, camouflage from crashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin. The dorsal fin is used for stabilizing them as they swim and regulating their body temperature. The flippers on the side of the body are called pectoral flippers. Pectoral flippers are used for stopping and steering. There are 5 bony dips in them, just like the human hand. The lobes on the side of the tail are called flukes. Now, the tail fluke is a killer whale's engine, propelling them nearly 30 miles per hour. That's fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Mira, Sofi, aquí. Mira, ahí va a pasar Sofi aquí. Mira.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation.
Hoy como hablan, Sofi.
Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting.
Mira, Sofi, ahí viene. Acá, mira.
Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time. Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral flap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother might use a attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Find one thing is used to coordinate while they hunt and get a better view of their
Mira,
surroundings.
Sophie.
Flip flaps are another common form of communication used by killer whales both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Ay, qué padre. Tapados. A las canastas.
Orcas are great communicators, so it's no wonder they're on the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Here comes Laika to show you a similar movement and behavior. And Arctic orcas will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. This displays one of many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now, you just saw the waves created by our whales around the perimeter of the habitat, but you really can't imagine the power or water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Fortunately, though, I do have some volunteers that have offered to help me show you the true power of a killer whale. All right, my friends, are we ready? All right, come on down here. You're going to be our seals. That's going to be your iceberg, and I suggest you hang on tight. Everybody else, let's give a round of applause. They're
Mira,
about to
la
get
van a
very
mojar, la van a
wet.
mojar, Sophie. La van a bañar.
Great job. All right, here
La va a
comes
bañar, ahí está.
Orchid, and I'm just going to move. There you go, everybody. Taking your friends down with you. Great job, you two. Thank you so much. Give a round of applause, everybody. They did great. Now, because orcas are found all over the world, it's no wonder they eat all types of prey, including other whales.
Ahí voy, ahí voy.
Ahorita dame permiso, mami, para...
The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and almost 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of I get here take down a whale that size? It's all because killer whales are the ultimate team player.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Hay otra barrita,
Elige el que tú quieras. Elige el que quieras. ¿Ese?
Play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach their young how to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas are always interacting and showing their playful side, both in the wild and right here in SeaWorld.
¿Quieres uno?
pues uno de amaranto.
When they swim fast, that's the surface. Breaking out of the water just briefly. They do this riding in the wake of the boat or catching a wave.
Así el agua así.
Es que vio como en cámara lenta.
Ay, miren su puerta.
Now, play does have its purpose. For instance, a tailstone can be used to stun fish while hunting. But today, I have a feeling they might be stunning all of you. We interact with others trusting relationships in order to provide optimal care, research, and quality of life. Our whales take an active role in their own health and well-being. They'll present to us their tail fluids, which is important in taking a voluntary blood sample.
Los dientes están agitados.
Miren.
video.
So, te guardo este para el rato. ¿Sí te gusta este, no? Más o menos.
They'll even let us take a sample from their global all
Mira, le
because
están dando
we
comida a
have
Sofía ahí.
SeaWorld San Diego, day after day. Now, please give it up for a very special member of our pod, Kaika. Wait for it. Kaika. Kaika is the largest member of our pod here in San Diego at 10,300 pounds and 22 feet long. But don't let that fool you. He has an incredibly kind personality and is known for his big wiggly tongue. We challenge our whales every day to learn, engage, and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.